Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Monday morning, 7/24, 2023. 5 short days away from the
I know what you're
Cincinnati
talking about.
show. The Cincinnati show. Get to meet my brother Bassman, Mr. Brother Kevin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready for this meet and greet?
Yep. And me and Bassman found out. Well, you found out as well. Daddy Pa
Daddy
is
Pa.
going to be coming up from Arkansas, and he only lives like 10 minutes away from Bassman, believe it or not.
It's pretty good.
Compton going to be there. The Durbans are going to be there. There's
Yep.
Mr. Kevin's going to be there.
Coin Op, the Lawsons are going to be there.
Yep. Going to get to meet a lot of folks from
Daniel from Coin Help You.
Yeah, it's going to be like a miniature Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be good. How you doing this morning, Bassman?
I won't be talking much.
Won't be talking much.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to get used to these dentures. Not easy.
Not easy. Not easy.
Don't like sticking things in your mouth when you got a bad gag reflex.
Yeah. Yeah.
That just sounds no bueno.
Yeah, that would be bad, especially the way he's described them. The back ones
Turn in.
Yeah.
They stick under my tongue
So when he goes to swallow, his tongue gets like underneath him
and lifts them, or tries
lifts
to
him
lift
up
them.
and pushes his tongue back. So he's like, that definitely doesn't sound good.
Yeah, they can trim those things.
Well, that's what I don't have to do. They just got them in my mouth good, and I've got 3 adjustments to come.
All right.
So they're still working on them.
Okay, so yeah, give you the temporary pair before so they can let you all heal up and get them adjusted to how you're contoured at the end.
That's what these are.
Yeah,
and
going to have to trim them up in the front too. He says it's like they're digging into the bottom of his lip.
They're too. They come down from where my gum and my lip come together down there. The teeth reach all the way to the bottom, and if I bite down, it pushes down into there and makes it sore.
Ooh.
But I will tell you this, from when he first got them until now, I mean, it changes the way you talk anyway. But from when he first started putting them in, because, me and Bassman are, we talk 2 or 3 times a day all the time.
Yeah.
We're always talking. From hearing him when he first started putting them in to hearing him this morning is night and day. I mean, he's getting so good, so fast talking with them in.
I still whistle when I say certain words. There's
Hi,
one.
Chris. Hi, Chris. Want some candy?
Hi, Chris.
Shoot.
And it reminds me of that every time I do it.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks in here this morning. Right off the bat, we got Mr. Gold Aztec de Oro. Good morning, sir. Says good morning, Tiny Kevin and Bassman.
Mr. Dennis D. Well, it's another one for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. Well, you can't do anything but keep your hands off my blue suede shoes.
Nope, blue suede thread. And what he's referring to is the friend mail video, and I'll talk a little bit about that friend mail here in a little while. The part 2 of 10 from a friend mail series that I'm doing is the 2023 Peace Dollar. It has a blue thread inside the capsule.
Ooh.
And all the packaging is that velveteen black packaging. So, where this mysterious blue thread come from. And he made a comment. He goes, well, Ventress Gibson put that in there for you. And then I was like, yeah, wouldn't that be something? And then he goes, well, was she wearing blue when she struck those 200? So I was like, wouldn't that be something? That'd be cool.
Ain't that something? Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's got a blue thread right down in the bottom of it,
Oh wow.
and it doesn't look like the American women's quarters had it last year. They had the blue packaging, the blue cardboard, and like the cardboard was stuck to the outside of the little blue pieces of cardboard, like where they punched them out.
Yep.
They were inside the capsule. Well, there's nothing blue for the peace dollar, so where did a blue thread come from?
Never know.
Maybe it's from like a rag that they were wiping down stuff with, or polishing cloth, or they were polishing the dye or something. But yeah, it's right in the capsule, so that's pretty cool. I like this comment right here. Department of Numismatics, good morning, sir. Good to see you back on YouTube. Absolutely missed you for sure. Remember, no matter where you go, there you are. I like it.
Hey, Ozzy, Yoke fan.
Yoke fan? Anything? He's just staring at me with his ears pinned back like, well, why aren't you petting me? Want some pets? I'll give you some pets. That's a good boy. Hey, look who we got. We got a Bass Man.
What you gonna do when he coming for you? Mr. John Shank, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
See,
Shank.
just good morning.
Good
left it open
like
there.
it.
You left it open there.
Open. To whoever would like to accept that good morning can accept that good. I didn't say, anyone could accept it. I was like, whoever would like to accept it can accept it. We have Mr. Scott S., Heidi, Tiny Numismatics, Kevin, and Bassman. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
I believe I'm going to have to step up and take this one,
Yep.
sir. We've got
Yes, sir.
Kiddo Man.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. And I want to let you know, in an upcoming friend mail video, Kiddo Mine, I give you a little bit of a shout out. I'll just say it has to do with $50 and you finding a Balboa. So,
all right. Well, hey, get out the soup and quackers.
oh, sorry.
We got the lucky
Hands
duck.
off.
Yep, hands off. Hey, everyone. How was the weekend? Weekend was nice.
Yeah,
Nice and relaxing this weekend.
Mr. Kevin had a show.
Yeah, and we won't go into that.
We'll just leave it at that. He had a show. Mr. Josh C., our favorite Tar Heel. Good morning. Hey.
Margaret Kelly. There, my brothers.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Good to see you.
Oh, right
Perfect
on time.
timing.
Good morning, Tiny Numismatics, Coins Making Sense, and Bassman. We've got Brown Sugar 0069. Good morning, ma'am. You would not believe, it's on topic, but it's just a side note. You would not believe the emails that I get wanting me to sing their name in a certain way. I've gotten like 5 or 6 over the last month. It says, why don't you sing other people's names like that? I'm like, well, it's just.
You gotta hit the groove. I mean, yeah, there's certain names.
Have a cool name like Ken of Mine or Brown Sugar, and we'll talk about it.
I mean, there's certain names that just go in with song. I mean, like, hey, I got that My Silver Romance.
Yeah.
I mean, that just screams of going to Gaga.
Kelly. Yeah, oh yeah. I have a feeling this Marguerite Kelly is Compton.
Oh, I see Compton coming up in the chat right now. So,
well, Let's see. Oh, we have Miss Amy Harrell. Yep, that's him. Miss Amy Harrell, good morning. Compton says, let me try that again. He must have been on another account. Hey, John Shank said he got a blue piece in his too.
Huh.
Where are these blue threads coming from, people?
I don't know.
Yes. Mr. Dennis sent me an email of this with a picture of it. I'm very jealous. I have yet to find one, and I have been looking for years. He found another 1976 D reverse die clash. That's absolutely amazing. You see the die clash very well on this one. Usually they're, it's a 76. They're worn out. You can barely see it. This one is a good, clean die clash strike, and you can see George's neckline. It's nice. It's really nice. And he also sent me an email this morning. He's talking about the 2005 Denver Spitting Bison. Not in as good a shape as the 76, but you can see the die gouges on it. Yeah. The snot rockets, we should say.
Oh yeah.
It looks like the bison has sneezed a little bit.
Almost like Rodney there with his spitting horse, huh?
Yep. Silver Gator, hi, how y'all are? I'm so glad for me to see you. Gare on damn teeth.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. Always good to see you. Thank you for accepting my friend request on my collect, gentlemen. EMR, I wasn't going to get on there. Then I was like, you know what? I was sent a request to be on there from Mr. Silvergator. So I was like, you know what? I want to get on there. And I've got like 100 friends already on there. So I was like, no, not that many. I know there's at least 30 or 40. And I was like, you know what? This is pretty cool. I like this community and what shows on that website. I like the camaraderie and stuff.
But yeah, the collector community on there is really something else. And plus, it's not just collectors that are on there. The professionals are on there. The people that had huge companies.
You can rub elbows with the elite in the coin community.
Exactly. And you can see them. They're on there. And they're responding. So, I mean.
Yep, you can talk to them just like we're talking now. I mean, you send a message to somebody, they answer. You put a comment on one of our videos, we comment. Mm-hmm. And you send them a message, they answer. I mean, just it's cool. It's really cool.
Exactly.
We've got a lot of people talking back and forth. I absolutely love it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a new name. Well, not a new name, but in the
KG chat. Coins is in the house. Hello, all. Oh, we also have the Raid Master.
Raid Master. Why isn't it not showing? There we go. Oh,
it
took a second. Hi, y'all. I'm lurking and working. I like them lurkers. The friend mail that me and Zoe received is from a lurker.
Ooh.
They've been lurking for a long time. They've been a part of my channel for a long time, and they're a lurker. And they say once they figure the YouTube thing out, they're going to start a proper channel, and they're going to start commenting and stuff. And I can't wait for that.
Nice.
But you'll never know who he is. Me and Bassman know who he is. Don't we, Bassman?
And I know the reason.
Gen X Collectible.
I know the reason why he keeps it secret. So.
Yep. Good morning, sir.
I agree totally with him.
Yep. Morning, Gen X. Good to see you, buddy.
Listening while packing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Still packing. Hope you got everything worked out with the movers and stuff, buddy. We've got, what's this? I found a 1969 S double die, but found out it was machine doubling. Me too.
Oh. That's rough.
My 69S looks like it has machine doubling and double doubling when you look at it, but then, under a loop. But when you put it under a scope, you're like, damn MD.
Yep.
Oh.
And I don't understand why that's not just as good as any other doubling. I mean, it's still
It's a matter of the
mistake.
Yeah, it's a matter of how that comes along. I mean, the machine doubling comes from wear on the actual working dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
The doubled die happens on the master die. So it happens when it's being punched out into the working die.
Oh, I see.
What is this? Look out. Don is going to give you a little competition on the Kinemite. What? He's trying to steal my thunder? How dare you? That's mine. With a different twist, he's still working on it. Very good, sir. That's awesome that somebody else is...
My problem is I'd forget who I sang what to.
That's very cool that he's doing the take on the Kinemite. I like that. That's kind of like a feather in the cap, when somebody else is doing what you're doing. I like that. That's very cool.
Yeah, just don't go all Weird Al on it. I mean,
yeah. Good.
Although much respect to Weird Al.
Yep.
Teacher, how's it? How's the Thunder doing?
Yeah. Just went through my grab bag order from Lucky Duck and was very pleased. I can highly recommend. Thanks, Lucky Duck. There you go, Lucky Duck. Nice little shout out for your grab bags. If you didn't know, Lucky Duck sells some awesome grab bags. You're guaranteed the value for what you pay. Big channels like Silverhound and Sean from over Silverhound has got them. Rob's Fine Treasure has got them, and they are all very pleased with what they have received.
Hey, we got Wiles Palladino in the house.
There's the link.
Sorry about that, Tony.
Oh, that's all right. Good morning, Mr. Palladino. Errors or errors if the doubling is an error? If it's double, it's an error. Absolutely. It's just a very minor error if it's machine doubling. Let's see. I think we're caught up.
Just about. I do see Bad Gateway just put in a comment, just hasn't gotten over into StreamYard yet. There it is.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Bad Gateway, good morning. 2 weeks from this Thursday, the 2023 American Liberty Gold Coin and Silver Medal are scheduled to be released.
Oh, that's going to
cool.
be a good one. That tree is just epic.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
It's been compared to the Tree of Life photos and stuff. And then, you've had other people saying, oh, that looks like it's from Lord of the Rings. I'm like, they're both. I mean,
yeah, you can go down to the Shire. And
yeah, but they're both cool trees. So it's a compliment either way. So
just as long as it's not a treant. Don't need that tree getting up and walking away on us.
Oh, what's this? I think there may be a mint error on the 2023 Morgans I showed last night during my live stream, and I was going to email you today or send you a message today, Department of Numismatics. I really wanted to be on your stream last night. You sent me an email with an invite. I really appreciate those invites, and I'm going to start making a lot more of them. I promise. And I don't take promises lightly. So I promise you, I will start accepting more of those invitations without a doubt. But last night I just wasn't in the condition to be on one. I was having a little bit of trouble. But, yeah. Me and Bassman were talking around what, 7:30?
Yeah.
And I was thinking the whole time, okay, here in a little bit, I'm going to get on there with the Don. And then all of a sudden I started passing out. And
I kept hearing his wife in the background going, "He passed out again."
hold on 1 second, gentlemen.
All right. Well, while we hold for Tiny, let's see here. John Shank, yesterday was my kid's 7th birthday. What a day she had. Waiting on her new loft bed getting delivered today. Well, happy birthday. Amy here, I agree that tree coin for Liberty looks great. Hands down, no doubt about it.
Sorry about that. Had a little situation. We're okay now, though.
Hopefully all is well.
Oh, thank you, Don. I really appreciate that. I will. Yeah, if I would have been in the condition, I definitely would have been on there, and I would have tried to have drug a bass man along with me. I know he probably wouldn't have went, but I'd try. He would have definitely been in the chat for sure.
Yeah, we were doing such important stuff.
Yeah, we were doing looking at fonts. We were checking out fonts for upcoming thumbnails and stuff. But yeah, as fun as fonts are,
contemplating the theory of the universe and all kind of important stuff like that.
E equals m² squared and times 2 carry the passed out. That was
carry the square of the hypotenuse.
Right.
Yeah. Don's Kitamite turned out like a hard rock gravel truck throw up one time. It's going to be interesting to see what he comes up with. That'll be very cool.
Dang.
But see, I have a feeling there's going to be a fight on our hands between me and the Don. If I am on his panel and Miss Kinomine comes in, who's going to do it? See what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
It'll be a little bit of...
It'll be a showdown at the Don's house.
Yeah. Don show. Don will do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotta let him have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. Amy, same tree is on the Great Basin, Nevada Quarter, Bristol Cone Pine. Nice. Talking about the tree of life.
Yep.
Bad Gateway's asking, Amy, do you think they'll need the waiting room for the 2023 Liberty is released? You know what? I think even if they don't need it, it will be in place.
Yeah.
They say that it's in place on every release, just in case it automatically kicks in when stuff starts getting overloaded. So it's like a reoccurring thing. It's just like, it's on there, but then when they start getting bogged down, it automatically kicks in and starts putting people in queue. That is a pretty good question. Wonder if the new Liberty will increase the value of the 5-ounce Silver Great Basin Nevada quarter. People may be wanting to pick that up because it's got the same tree on it. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't.
Very well could. Looks like Don Bullion's handing out the morning burritos.
Yeah, morning burrito for you. And then he says, Compton, morning cannoli for you. So
yeah, I was gonna say morning cannoli.
Yeah, why does Compton get 2? I mean,
you see, one was the burrito, so it had the eggs and the huevos rancheros. Then he ended up getting the cannoli. That's the cinnamon apple one.
Yeah. Bassman's still on the thing, but his power went out. And now he's his power went out. That chime you hear is actually Bassman's thing. Now we know why he gets 2. He's hungry.
Yep, he's hungry.
He's hungry. But I want to, if you don't mind, I want to talk about that friend mail a little bit.
Of course.
As some of you have seen, there was a friend mail sent to my family. And this friend mail is going to take 10 videos to go through. And every item this gentleman sent is worthy of its own video. I mean, all friend mails are worthy of their own video, but I try not to make people wait for, all the parts of their friend mail. Like Compton. Compton sends huge friend mails, but I like to put them in there because I know people are busy and they just want to watch, I want to see my friend mail video. So I want to compact it into one video for them. These, if I would have done it all in one video, it probably would have took 45 minutes to do the video. It would have been a 45-minute video, and there's so much stuff in there that's, like I said, is worthy of its own video. Like the first one was the 2023 Morgan. The second one, the one that dropped today, was the 2023 Peace Dollar. So see, if you would have put the Morgan and the Peace Dollar in one video, people probably might not have seen the Peace Dollar or the Morgan, because, people skip around in videos. So I wanted to do their own video. So I didn't want anybody else, thinking that is sent friend mail that I'm showing favoritism towards this video. It's just for the fact of what it was. I didn't want to bore people with a 45-minute video and people only watch, 5 minutes of it. Because, when you see, especially a coin video, you see a 45-minute coin video and it's not like a $50 roll hunt or something like that. Chances are you're not going to watch the video. I mean, I know I'm guilty of it. I'll skip around or I'll watch it on fast forward, on 2 times and try to keep up with what they're saying. But I just didn't want people to get bored watching a 45-minute video. And so I broke it up into 10 parts, and each part will come out every other day. And I have 8 of them filmed already. No, I have 7 of them. No, I have 8 filmed already. And then Zoey will be in one for her big thing out of the friend mail it's for our collection. But then Zoey has these 4 things that were specifically for her and not me. And you'll see why, They're like, this gentleman was like, these are Zoey's and only Zoey's, they're not for the whole collection. These are for Zoey. And they're very cool. They're very cool.
Nice. Honestly, I tip my hat to this entire community. They can be so giving at times, and that's why Miss Ida calls them best of the best.
Best of the best. And my channel, 3,000 plus subscribers, 317 subscribers or something like that, has been built around the giving community. I mean, 7 out of 10 videos that I put out or used to put out were for friend mail. And now the videos that I put out are reissuing of videos that weren't seen a lot because I didn't have as many subscribers as what I have now. And I want people to see the giving nature of these people. Like last week, the 2022 Negro Leagues baseball proof that Gen X Collectibles sent me. I put the video back out there because the original video didn't get much traction and a lot of people didn't see it. So I put it back out there for people to see. So that's how I've been doing here lately.
That's cool.
But yeah, I want people that have been giving, and the people that have uh, helped me gain traction be noticed again, even from their original video was noticed and recognized. I want them noticed and recognized again. Does that make sense? I mean,
Oh yeah.
okay. That's how it was working in my mind anyway. You
But
hear that
yeah.
leaf blower? I hear that leaf
Yep.
blower.
Yep. There it goes. Okay. Yeah. It can't help the background.
Yep.
But yeah, being able to share what's been shared with you, I mean, yeah, that's just the giving community. And yeah, bringing that back up just to reinforce how good this community is. I mean, yeah, brother.
I love like I say, I love each and every one of you. I mean it. I mean, I know people are like, why does he tell people he loves them? Because I do.
Mm-hmm.
I love people. I love interacting with people. And I mean, I've been described as, over the top, weird. Thank you. I mean, if somebody said, "Oh yeah, that tiny guy, just a normal everyday fella," I think I'd be insulted. I honestly do. I just wait until you meet me. You're probably going to be embarrassed to walk around with me for sure. But
No,
because
brother, it's all good.
I am outgoing. I mean, I move my hands a lot. My fingers are always twitching. Uh, I love interacting with people. I'm like the definition of people person. No power,
Thursday
no
night.
internet. I'm out wishing I was fishing.
I was gonna say Thursday night. You better be ready
Oh yeah,
because I think
I
both
will
me and
definitely be.
Bassman get down there sometime on Thursday night.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Bassman's going to get down here. He's leaving Wednesday. He's driving part of the way, staying uh, between there and here, doing the auction. We are having an auction on Wednesday, even
Mm-hmm.
though we're getting ready for the big show. We're having an auction. The spreadsheet is already 3/4 of the way filled out, or 2/3 of the way filled, whichever way you want to look at it. We will have the email out as soon as Mr. Kevin gets done. No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure. But unless you're talking to Bassman, and then it's, why isn't it
Under
filled out already?
pressure.
Yeah, Bassman likes his spreadsheet being filled out. He does. But we
No. Some of the items on this week's list are directly from your want list from last week. So
absolutely. You wanted rolls of stuff, silver rolls. You're getting silver rolls. You wanted
and
commemoratives from the early 90s. You're getting commemoratives from the early 90s.
yep.
More
Yep.
sample slabs that are graded.
Yeah.
Graded sample slabs, not
Sample
just
slabs
a sample
with a
slab.
grade on them.
Sample slabs with a grade on them. There's a small gouge of some sort on the right olive branch on the reverse, but likely not a single die error, so nothing special. Talking about the Morgan, I do believe.
Yeah. But I know they were also talking about a dimple that was on her neck.
Yeah, right here on the divot.
Well, there's a divot that's naturally there on the front of her neck. I don't know if they were talking about the back of the neck or whatnot.
Yeah. Wait a minute, where was it? I seen it. I watched Don. I watched replay earlier this morning. So you get the watch hours from me. And a thumbs up. Mr. Shank, I do too. Actually, he sent Bassman sent me an article this morning, and this is talking about fishing in his area. Lake Conway, the lake that him and Bill used to fish on when you see him fishing, put 50 $500 fish in the lake. They're going to be redoing the lake, like, doing some updates and stuff to the lake. So they've cut out the limits on how many fish you can how many of a certain breed of fish you can catch in a day. They've done away with that, so you can catch as many of this fish as you want to catch. And they've put 50 $500 prize fish in the lake.
Oh, wow.
And they're different species of fish, different breeds of fish. So, there's bass and catfish.
They stocked that lake pretty well then.
Yep. So I'm going to see bassmen out there catching some of the big high dollar fish is what I want to see.
You know it.
Red Silver, good morning. A breed of his own. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at here.
Azure Blue, good morning, my beautiful stacking brothers and sisters. You're incredible. You can do anything you put your mind to. Please don't ever give up.
That's right. Never get up.
Yes, sir.
John Shank saying that's your Adam's apple. Yep.
Yeah, but I don't think on Lady Morgan.
Well, see, he describes that. Her Adam's apple. Does Bassman offer fishing guide outings? I bet if you were in Arkansas and you were anywhere near Bassman, he would take you fishing.
Oh, yeah.
I'd almost bet he was. Scott S. is saying, I'm not sure the dimple by the back of her neck was incorporated into the design.
Okay, so the dimple's on the back of her neck.
Yeah.
Could it be a strike through?
I don't know. But I remember seeing I can't remember if it was in the front of the neck. I'm going to have to go look. I don't want to steer anybody wrong. Mm-hmm. They stocked the lake. Yes, they stocked the lake but I don't think that, when I think of stocking the lake, I think of them backing up a truck from a fishery and dumping a bunch of fish. I think what they did was they've caught these fish and tagged them and then released them back into the lake. Or maybe they did bring them from a fishery and put them in the water. But Department of Numismatics says, tiny numismatics. Thank you. Calorie-free Boston cream cannoli for you. He knows I have diabetes or pre-diabetic. So the calorie-free, either that or he's just calling me fat. So either way, cool. Oh, okay. Here it is.
Guilty as charged here. So
the dimple is behind her neck, not on her actual neck. Gotcha. Azure Blue is saying, Scott S., hey there. Hope you're doing well. Yes. So, what is the next? I can't remember right off. What's the next offering from the Mint?
Oh, let's take a quick look.
That's what I was getting ready to do, but if you're already on it, why steal your thunder?
Yeah, scroll down as far as I can. Next, we got the Navy bronze medal.
Nice. Ooh, Bassman, are you listening? I know you are because you're on the phone. I know you're listening. Listen, Bassman. Navy medal.
Yep.
Bronze medal.
That's on August 8th.
Does it have a price on it yet?
$20.
$20. Bassman's going to be all over that. You know he is.
Mm-hmm. And then the next day, August 9th, we have the Morgan and Peace Proof silver dollars. So those are coming right up. And then the day after that, August the 10th, is the release of the gold coin and the silver medal of the American Liberty.
Nice.
So we have 4 days back to back. I'm sorry,
To
3
back
days.
to back.
Back to back.
Back to back to back. Yeah. The three-peat.
Yep. Well, something tells me that what's going on is they are going to be at the ANA. That show is going to be in Pittsburgh in a couple of weeks. So I think something is being done in cahoots with that.
Let me see something. You gonna be at Pittsburgh?
I wish.
You wish.
I wish.
4 hours and 22 minutes. Tiny Numismatics will not be at the Pittsburgh show. If it was with, I knew it was far, but I couldn't remember how far it was.
Yeah.
But I am whenever we get back home and everything settles and funds will allow, I will be going to more shows. I used to go to shows all the time, especially when I lived in Wisconsin. Chicago was there. Madison was there. Milwaukee. A lot of good shows. I used to go to a lot of shows. I mean, like 30 or 40 a year, and not huge shows, but small town shows and stuff like that. Small town shows are the best. Everybody's packed into one little, veterans hall or town hall or something like that, and there's 100 guys packed in a room that's, 100 foot by 50 foot, so they 2 people on one table, those kind of shows, where they've got stuff lined up. So, whose stuff is whose. Those are the kind of shows that I miss going to.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like the one that's in Milton, West Virginia, where I met Mr. Daniel from Coin Help You. It's a VFW little veterans hall. There was probably 50 or 60 vendors in there. And this room is, and I call it loosely a room, is probably 125 foot by like 70 foot. And there's that many. I mean, it was, if you got 2 spots, you were lucky. Daniel, he's a coin dealer.
Yeah.
He's got almost unlimited. Oh, I mean, you're a dealer too, but he's brick and mortar.
Oh, yeah.
Full time. This is his profession.
Yep.
Not saying it's that sounds.
Man,
I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking anything away from you. But you're a show dealer.
Yep.
And I respect that, and that's the cool way to do it in my eyes, because coin shops, gentlemen and ladies that own coin shops, are some of the bravest people I've ever met in my life. Because coin shops, a lot of them are hit and miss when a coin shop opens up. It's, and they wonder, am I going to make it? Daniel Coin Help You, Mr. Keith from Coin Crew, amazing shops.
Oh, yes.
What's the one? Her name's Wendy. I think her name's Wendy. But there's a gentleman that always goes in and talks to this lady at a coin shop. I can't remember. I think
you're talking about
Wendy.
T.
Yeah, T. Amazing shop. I mean, shops today that are actually survived the lockdowns and everything, I'm astonished. I mean, absolutely amazing. And I'm really, really glad for them, because a lot of shops had to close. But
over in my area, some of the only places that were allowed to stay open were the pawn shops and the coin shops, because because they were ways for people to get money.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, so they were some of the only places that were able to stay open during the pandemic.
Bassman says, "Gimme." I missed something. Don
Oh, I
says
think
at the
he's.
beginning of the show. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I think he was talking about that bronze Navy medal.
Oh yeah, I think that probably be the first thing that Bassman buys from the mint. No, that's not the first thing he's bought from the mint. First thing he bought from the mint was last year's uncirculated set, I do believe.
Hmm.
So, or the women's, was it the women's set, proof set, or the uncirculated set? I can't remember. I know he bought both of them, I do believe. Yeah, that won't be his first, but I bet that'll be his
Yeah.
his happiest
next
purchase
one.
from the
Yep.
mint. Yeah, his happiest purchase from the mint. Scott S. says he's going to reduce his Morgan and Peace proof dollars to 2 each. In my opinion, the coins are just not very popular this year. I don't know. They seem to be holding their own for now.
Well, the uncirculated ones, they did pretty well because they still kept the mintage pretty low.
Yeah.
250,000. Yeah, the proof at 400,000, that's saying something.
Yep.
That's going to be in the market for a while. Or they'll just prove it wrong and it will sell out just like everything else and
blow up like crazy, and the flippers will be having a heyday.
Yep.
Here's a question. Think any more director's edition on the proofs? I wouldn't doubt it.
Yep.
Because, and I think Dennis D will agree with me, because I've seen some emails from Dennis D to the Mint and Mr. Paul Gilks and stuff. Mr. Paul Gilks answered Mr. D's email with he's going to have some words for the director at the A&A show. Let's just say that. Because there was no warning. It was, there's no heads up that they were going to be doing this. It was just like, okay, the first one was found and it was put out there in the community, and then the sales exploded on the Morgans and Peace dollars because people were wanting them.
And the thing is, it's going to be extremely difficult because people are going to be wanting to grade those things and get them out there, but the grading companies aren't going to be doing that because they have to come in an original sealed package. If you already know that you have the congratulations in it, yeah, they don't know if it's the original coin. They don't know if it was this one or that one. If it was a 68, a 69, or a 70. I mean,
right.
So, yeah, the odds of finding graded ones, that's going to be that's going to be a crapshoot.
And the prices for those.
Yeah.
There's only 275,000, and there's 200 of them.
Yeah, and how many of them have already been found? So less than 200 of them. I think maybe half of them probably went to the graders. So there might be 100 out there.
And
maybe.
And that out of that 100, probably 95% of them have already been opened and can't be graded.
Yeah.
Because, it's, okay, I got this package.
Yeah, I want to see if I got
what's this?
I got the golden ticket.
That's exactly what Mr. Dennis D said. It could be the modern
like Willy Wonka.
He said it's the modern day. Oh yeah, you got that email too, didn't you?
Yep.
He says the modern day Willy Wonka golden ticket. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, Brown Sugar, if they do that for the proofs And the reverse proofs. Can you imagine a reverse proof set signed COA with a congratulations from Ventress Gibson?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So that 400,000 on those proofs means nothing if people think
If there's a scarcity,
they won't need a heads up. It would be good to have a heads up that there is going to be signed or a congratulations ticket.
Maybe this time on the Morgan. On the proof Morgan.
Right. And the sales would explode no matter that there's 400,000 of them. That 400,000 will go quick if they do give a heads up, but it may go even quicker because the gambler or the lottery type atmosphere that it gave the peace dollar, maybe it'll hit again and they'll say, okay, is it going to happen? We're going to gamble and say it is going to happen. So our, 5 that we were going to get just went to 20. Or, I wasn't thinking about getting the Morgan and Peace dollar, or, I wasn't thinking about getting the proofs, but like Brown Sugar is wondering, is there going to be a director's edition on the proofs?
Mm-hmm.
Let's gamble and find out.
Yep.
Let's throw our hat in the ring. Let's throw our, $400. Let's drop $400 on, some proofs, and let's gamble and find out.
Yep.
The lottery type aspect of it, I don't care for, because there's a lot of gamblers out there that will take the chance at something like that. Well, not gamblers. I mean, people that want a chance to get into one of those tickets. I keep calling it a ticket because it's one of those cards. Because it is prestigious to have something straight from the director that's hand signed, but it's also, there was only 200 of them struck by.
Mm-hmm.
Will there only be 100 of the proofs struck by the director? Will there be 50?
I was going to say, could there be 400?
Right.
Because the 200 is close to 10% of the mintage, or 1% of the mintage.
Exactly. I see where you're going with that. So, do 400 of them, 10% of, that would be awesome. No storm, big power outage for some reason. That's why it baffles me. Anyone here find the 2023 Peace Dollars Director Strike? That would be cool if somebody in the chat here found one.
It would be. I know that.
Well, wait a minute. Who was it? We know somebody.
Do?
Yeah, didn't they send you the email?
I received an email about it, but I think they were just reporting it from another site.
Yeah, that was it. You're right. John Shank was thinking about opening one. He's probably got his sealed up. And like you were saying, the graders won't grade them if they're not sealed.
Yep.
So that also adds to the grader side making money. So the mint made more money off of them, or did, if they thought, there's 275,000, if they thought that 200,000 of them would sell fairly quickly and they would have the 75,000 sitting around for a little while. Well, when that first 100,000 went out, they started finding these director struck ones. The rest of them were gobbled up pretty quick. So because people wanted that chance, they wanted that shot
Mm-hmm.
So, and the secondary market for sealed ones was going nuts. So it's not only adding to the mint and secondary sellers, the secondary market, the graders are the ones that's really going to cash in. Because, okay, we've got these 5 sealed. Let's send all 5 of them in for the shot at getting one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got people, that got 25 of them. And does one of these have it in it? How are we going to tell? Oh, we got to send them all to we got to send them all to the graders. They're not going to open that box for free, folks. They're not going to do it. They open that box, they're going to grade it, or you're going to say don't grade it unless it's, a 70 or it's got the ticket in it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still going to charge you. So why not? I mean, it's scam. It's a scam. It's not a scam, but it's definitely lining the pockets of the grading companies for sure.
Oh yeah.
Now the mint, I'm not saying the mint meant to line the pockets of the grading companies, but they did it inadvertently.
Yeah.
And if they do it again with no warning, if they do it again with warning, the graders are definitely going to blow up.
Yeah.
With, they're going to be overwhelmed with the 400,000, a lot of the 400,000, because they are bought by collectors and flippers. They're going to be bought by those flippers just so they can send them in for the chance at getting one. It just blows my mind.
Mm. Best man, shut your mouth.
What'd he say?
5-minute warning. And that was 2 minutes ago.
Don't you talk like that.
Man, I swear.
That language isn't allowed on this channel. This is a family channel, Bass Man.
Oh, man.
Does anyone know when the Alabama Innovation Dollar is released? They better put the Saturn V or the Artemis rocket on it. Where the birthplace of NASA at Restone Arsenal. Roll Tide. Absolutely. I used to like Alabama football. Used to when I watched football. Now I don't like any football. Not just, not liking Alabama, but I just don't like any football anymore.
Yield fan responded to Don Bullion that Google says 2024 and it will have the Saturn V rocket on it.
Nice. This was my thoughts exactly, and Brown Sugar hit the nail right on the head. It's the Mint's own vault box.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's a way.
Except they're not charging $700 for it.
Oh, come on. This next one's only $300 for one coin.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh.
But you know what? They did change it over to a Sheldon scale, and it's vintage rarity, not just the bullion.
Nice. A little insight to number 10 of the 10 of 10 videos, the number 10 of 10 for the friend mail video. NGCX 10. Vault box. It's a black core from a vault box, Series 2, NGCX 10. Not telling you what's in the slab, because you'll have to watch the video. But let's just say it's very shiny. Very shiny. It's a once-a-year release. Several different types. But it's very cool. I've never owned anything like it. Ever. And I used to have several ounce gold coins. And I've never, well, it's smaller than an ounce, but I've never owned anything like this, and it's very, very cool. So, look
Yeah,
forward
very
to that.
cool.
I've really ran my mouth too much. I'm sorry, Mr. Kevin.
No, man, it's all good. Hey, it's your show.
My medicine hasn't kicked in quite yet. I just took it right before the show, so I'm like,
No, man, it's been a great time, and it's noon already.
it is. That's crazy.
But no,
Thank
man.
you, folks, for coming out.
Yeah, great talk today. Well, I'll sign off first. So thank you to one and all for joining us here today. Great talking with everybody. I really can't wait for this upcoming weekend. This is going to be a blast.
Going to be awesome.
So I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
If it wasn't for you folks, we wouldn't be here. I appreciate each and every one of you. We still have 30 people in here. I know they're going to start dropping like flies because I'm running my mouth. See, there went a couple. But those of you that are left, I do love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look. Like Dennis D, finding errors.